Hey, it's Lori. I hit record again before I was quite ready, but that's okay. So I'm on my way to do some shopping today. We're going to do some shop with me footage today, and you can see my bags. Those were the bags that I still had inside that I brought out, but I still have a bunch back there that were already in here. Anyway, I wanted my insulated bags though, and those were inside. So we're going to be doing some shopping at Aldi today, and I'm also going to do some shopping at Walmart. Depending on how long it is in Aldi, like how long that part is, it might be two separate videos. So I'm just saying up front, it might end up being two separate videos. So if you don't see Walmart in this one, it'll be in the next one. Yeah, so I have my list made out, and I don't know if I'm going to show you like a close-up shot of them because the Aldi list has all kinds of notes on it because I compared prices, which is one reason I love the Walmart app, because you can get in there, I fill my cart, I know about how much I'm going to be spending, but it's questionable this time because depending on the prices at Aldi, I haven't compared prices in a little while. I haven't compared prices at all on some of these things. So certain things I'm going to compare the prices on, and I wrote down the prices at Walmart. That's why I'm going to Aldi first. If it's a better deal at Walmart, I'll get it there. So yeah, and I'm going to get more pork rinds for grinding at Aldi. The ones I have now have like little, really, really hard little bits in it. It's like, man, I don't know. Is that from the pork rinds, or did I just not grind them good enough? Hopefully I just didn't grind them good enough. I'll do a better job of that this time. And I don't think there's really any other notes on here that I need to tell you about. I did write 150 at the top of the Aldi one because that might be around what I spend. That's just honestly a guess. I wrote 100 on Walmart because, and that's kind of a estimate too, depending on if I get anything from my Aldi list at Walmart, it'll change. But around 250 is what I was planning on spending today. If I find anything fun in the Aldi finds aisle, it'll be more than that at Aldi. But that's okay because it's Aldi and it's fun. All right. So I better close this or I'll wrinkle up my pages. Okay. I'm off to the store. It's very humid today. It was beautiful, sunshiny this morning. And then as I was getting ready to leave, I was just getting ready to straighten my hair. And I was just going to do like the front and maybe a little bit at the top. And then I usually like go over the ends because you can see they're kind of frizzy. I usually just kind of go over the ends real quick. Don't really straighten it necessarily. I just kind of go over it to get the frizz out. And today I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do it. Because as soon as I sat down to do that, it started thundering and it got really dark outside. But right now, I think the sun's trying to peek through. But it is supposed to do that off and on today. So we'll see what happens. I always have my, what I call my granny hat, just in case, just in case I need it. Because my grandma used to wear that kind of hat. I'm trying to find it. But, well, anyway, it's just one of those plastic rain hats that you put on and it ties right here. Yes, I will wear that if need be. Just so I don't get completely drenched. Okay. I still have a couple of boxes with the kids' clothes in it back there that I got the other day. And I'm not going to worry about it. We'll figure it out. Okay. I am off while there's no train. I'm going to get going. And I will get back with you when we get to Aldi. I'm going to have to remember to do an intro to the Walmart one just in case I need to make it two separate videos. Oops. Come on now. Come on. What are we doing here? Okay. As soon as I walk in the door, I see that they've rearranged. So I don't like it when they do that because I make my list out while I'm imagining the store in my mind and the layout, and I make it out so it's in order. Oh well, we'll get by. I wanted to get some garlic bread because we have leftover spaghetti at home. So I'm looking here. These garlic knots are $3.19, $3.29 for this garlic loaf. But if you come over here, you can just get a pack of hot dog buns for $1.39, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make garlic bread with hot dog buns. Why not? Okay, so next $1.95 for the whole wheat bread. Can you tell I'm doing a voiceover? Train. Get 2 loaves of that. I'm gonna get some chocolate bars. They're usually with all this stuff, but they're not. So they do this on purpose, so you have to hunt. Oh, and here's all this. Oh my goodness, I almost walked by it. So the prices aren't marked correctly. I'm trying to figure out what's what. I think the applesauce is $2.19. I'm not really sure. I'm not seeing prices on the other stuff. At least the tags don't match up with what's on the shelf. Oh my goodness, there's a train. But I'm just going to get a couple of these applesauce things because I'm pretty sure they're $2.19 according to that thing on the shelf. So I'm going to get 2 packages of the applesauce, but I'm not going to get the pears or the mandarin oranges here. That's on my list. The applesauce at Walmart is $2.34, so it's a better deal here. I'll grab it here. Don't know the price on the other stuff. So I'm just going to mark the pears and the mandarin oranges, and I'll just get those at Walmart. I'm going to do some crossing off while I'm at it. A couple things that I've picked up already. And next, I'm just going to get the guys some calzones. I always get these, whether they're on my list or not. So I'm just going to choose which kind I want to get for them. I know who likes what. Chase likes the Philly ones. There's pizza, there's buffalo, and this is the ones I'm getting. 2 pizzas. I'm getting a Philly cheesesteak and 3 of the buffalo chicken ones. So that ought to make everybody happy. And we're going to grab some pork rinds. They have the hot and spicy ones, and they also have the original, and I'm just going to get the original because I'm going to get them to crush to make crushed pork rinds with, and I'm going to get 6 of them. So over here they have Doritos, the actual brand name Doritos, and it's $4.48. So it's I don't honestly, I can't see that tag, so I'm just being honest. But I do know that it's the same exact size bag as these. This has no synthetic colors or anything in it for $1.69. And guess what? They're just as good. So we're going to grab some of these. I'm going to get 3 of them. And while I'm at it, I might as well just throw one on the floor too. I'm going to pick it up. I'll pick it up. Probably should take the one I dropped, but I didn't. Okay, next I finally found the chocolate bars. The chocolate bars they were trying to hide from me. $2.99 for these chocolate bars. Pretty sure they used to be $1.99. But anyway, they're 70% cocoa, and these are really, really good. And what I like about them is that there's 5 individually wrapped bars in here, so that keeps me honest. I only eat 1 bar instead of eating half of that big thing. So not 67 cents for the Jiffy Corn Muffin Mix, and I'm gonna grab 4 of those all together because I just wanted to have a couple extras in the pantry. So yeah, I always make 2 at a time whenever I make it. So, and of course I have to keep things a little bit organized. And let's see, corn muffin mix is 67 cents at Walmart, so not a huge difference, but 28 ounce for $1.52 for the crushed tomatoes at Walmart. And here it's the same size can for $1.49. Again, not a huge difference, but it is a better deal at Aldi. Hey, it all adds up, right? I'm getting 4 of those. And the chili beans, I really like Aldi's chili beans. 85 cents a can for those. And I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cans. And I'm going to take those over and put them on the bottom of the cart. I don't care for great value kind because they're mushy. I find them to be mushy, and Aldi's kind aren't like that. So next we're going to do some cream of mushroom soup for 68 cents a can, and I'm going to grab, I don't remember how many cans I get, but I'm going to show you. I think I get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 cans. All right, $1.89 for the 2-pound box of elbow macaroni. I'm going to grab that. We're going to be doing homemade mac and cheese coming up for one of our meals as a side dish, so I'm going to grab that. And next 95 cents for these diced tomatoes and green chilies. I always say Rotel. I don't know, that's a brand name of the same thing. I thought I was going to put them on the bottom of the cart, but there's not room down there, so Yeah, but I got 4 cans of those. And I'm going to try this cheese melt, $4.99 for the big package. This is a 2-pound package, 32 ounces. And it's like Velveeta. So I was asked if I'd ever tried Aldi kind before, and I have not, but we're going to. With the mac and cheese. I gotta take a potty break. I'm taking water pills. So, yeah. I'm not taking you in with me, don't worry. Okay, so I'm just kind of looking down this aisle. These trolley gummy pops, I saw a video of somebody eating those. They're just weird looking. They're floppy. Floppy popsicles is just weird. But they're $4.95. There's some bomb pops. I've heard good things about their bomb pops. $2.85 for those? Not bad. Okay. Yeah, so let's move on down. Oh, wait. The frozen dog treats. This is like doggy ice cream. Winston loves this stuff. It's $2.65 for a box of 4 of those. Okay. Next, it's $3.49 for these Bomb Pops, and these are the Bomb Pop Extreme Fire something, I can't remember, but it's like a hot and spicy popsicle. That's just weird to me. That's weird to me. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to these burgers down here, and the tags just don't line up with what's in the cooler. So, but they have these smash sliders. So they look like those White Castle burgers, kind of. I think they come with the buns and everything, but they have the smash burgers that we love. And there's only 2 boxes left. Yeah. So I'm debating, do I get them or don't I? Because I kind of wanted to get 3 boxes the next time I made these, because they went through them so fast. They were like, is there any of these left? And there wasn't. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab those 2. Because sometimes they're out of stock. I'm also going to get, for $8.99, I'm going to get some of these chicken patties, the Mexicali ones. John really likes these, and this time he said to go ahead and try the Mediterranean style ones too, to see how those are. So I'll get those, and I'll get those cooked up for him at some point for his lunches. He said that was a really good thing to have on hand for lunches. And we also need some half and half, but look, it's all gone. All gone. They have fat-free half and half, but I do not like that. So we're going to pass on the half and half. We'll add that to the list for Walmart. So half and half goes on the list for Walmart. Not a big deal. All right. Next, we're going to grab, for $4.35, the center cut bacon, because I want to make that for tonight, and I don't have any bacon, so we're going to grab 2 packages of that. I love their center cut bacon. It's so good. Let's take a look at what kind of steaks Aldi has. So they have ribeye steaks, the Black Angus ribeyes, and I'm not sure what those tags say. Hopefully you can tell, but that's the prices that are on the edge of the shelf there. And they have these thin cut ribeyes. They're look like a breakfast steak or something, maybe. That's what I would say, at least. And they have New York strip, grass-fed beef, and they have the strip steaks. These strip steaks right here. And these things are falling. Try to fix those. And beef tender, beef fillet. So I almost dropped that too. It says price is marked, so I'm not sure what they are a pound, but they have those. They have the top round. That's honestly what I normally get, because if you cook them right, they're not too bad, but those are the best as far as price goes. Those are the best priced ones. Top sirloin steaks, those are also very good. $7.99 a pound for those. And they have, excuse me, they also have the petite sirloins for $7.99 a pound. So it looks like it's a special price, but they do have those. And they also have some other different things that you can choose from. Sometimes you'll see different things, but they always have most of this stuff. This is the carne piccata steak, or beef. This is the beef shaved steak. So this is $6.49 per package. It's a 14-ounce package, and I am going to get a couple of these for a meal coming up. And yeah, I got to keep them from falling off the shelf though, so I apologize. I apologize for a bad view. So I'm going to grab 2 packages of that, and I'll let you know when I cook that. We'll do that together. Okay, moving on. I would tell you right now what I'm getting, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I'm looking for frozen peas, but I'm not seeing them right away. But I will find them. And here they are. Frozen peas. I love peas. So, and I really, really like the frozen ones, the steamable kind. Love them. That's my favorite. So I'm going to grab 3 bags of those to have on hand. And over here, I'm going to grab some of these for $2.89 seasoned fries. And the boys like these for a side dish. That makes a nice, quick, easy side dish. So I'm going to grab a couple bags of those to put in the freezer. We're just kind of stocking up on some things here today. And over here, for $7.99 are the sausage patties. And I almost got the maple ones. So I don't want the maple ones. I want the original ones. I've accidentally got the maple ones before, and nobody likes them that well. They got eaten, but the original ones are actually the favorites. So there you go. And let's take a look down that aisle of shame. We got doggy hats. We got travel bowls. They're like collapsible things. And look, they even have a life vest, a flotation vest for a dog. They have some toys. They have a doggy pool, a pet pool. It's collapsible. And look at this. I think this is super cool. It's really good size too. $16.99. That's a great price. This is an outdoor pet bed. I think it's cool. Of course, these pillows are catching my eye. They're catching my eye, but I'm controlling myself. I really am, I promise. I love these pillows. I'm trying to figure out which one's my favorite. I'm not really sure because I love them all. So I really like the blue star. It's all fluffy and fuzzy. I love this one. Love it. And oh my gosh, the plaid one there, that might be my favorite. I really like that. But let me control myself. They are $9.99 each. You can see right there. And they're pretty good sized and feel like really good quality. So I'm going to put this white one back where I got it from. And over here they have stoneware plates and glass bowls. A set of 4 for $9.99. Those are really cool. I like these a lot. And they have flags inside. There's 2 flags in the bottom of the bowl. They have plates to match. Let's see if they have flags on them. Nope, they don't have flags on them, but those are really cool plates. I like them. And they also have plain white ones too. Very nice. $9.99. I'm not sure if I said that. I think I might have, but anyway. Let's move on and see what else we've got down this aisle of shame. I have some paper plates. The patriotic stuff always catches my eye, so it's $1.99 for a pack of 20 paper plates. Not a bad price, but I was just kind of looking. This right here, oh, I'm kind of interested in this. The cooling down alternative comforter, queen size for $34.99. I would be interested to try that out because I got the cooling pillow, the body pillow from Costco, and it really is cooling. Speaking of cooling, they have a portable LED air cooler and a pedestal fan. And down here they even have some clothes hampers. I don't think I've seen the clothes hampers before, but just so happens Brendan just told me that his handle, his one handle was broken on his before, but now both of them are. So guess what's in my cart? For $7.99? Heck yeah. Look at these for $4.99. These are sunshades for your car. And it looks like a waving flag. That's pretty cool. That's a really good price for that too. And what else do we have here? We have for $5.99, we have some solar hanging bugs. I think they're kind of cute, but I'm just going to leave them on the shelf, control myself here, but they have so many different things for summer. The outdoor concrete candles. These things are really heavy. Yep, but look at here. This one's broken. But they are really nice. I've heard good things about those. And these birds, the different kinds of birds, the flamingos, and whatever that other bird is. Is that a peacock or something? But those are kind of cool. And this thing right here is neat. Very cool. For $9.99, it's a bird bath and a bird drinking trough, I guess it says. But it hooks to your deck rail. That's pretty cool. $9.99 for the hanging wind spinners. They have the dragonfly and a butterfly. I like those a lot too. Yes, I do. And looks like there's a bee. Pretty nice. And up here there's some more like little statue type things for $6.99. Pretty decent sized. I mean, they're not tiny, but they're not huge either. Those are kind of cool. And over here there's gnomes And these are actually candles. They're gnome candles. Aldi always has something gnome. And if you smell the lid, you can actually smell the scent of the candle. It's just okay. It's just okay. But it's kind of cute though if you like gnomes. Can't get the lid off that one, so I'm just gonna leave it. But yeah. All right, moving on, we have these rugs down here. So these are layering rugs for $6.99. Yeah, they have the red and white ones, and they have this light blue and white. And I'm digging down in the bottom because I'm thinking, I wonder if they have black and white. Because I'm not going to buy one. I'm not going to buy one, but looky there, they sure do. They have black and white too. If I was going to get one, it would be black and white. So anyway, let's check the size on these real quick. So the size is, what's it say? 24 inches by 36 inches. That's a pretty good size for a layering rug, I think. Okay. Let's just take a look, take a little glance. Looks like they have lots of kids stuff for summer. Got some squirt guns and some, oh, look at this for $41.99. I thought this was pretty cool. This is it says it's a multi-purpose cart. It's like a folding wagon. That is pretty heavy. That's a very heavy box. So that seems like a good deal. I used to love these kickballs. Loved them when I was a kid. Probably still do. If I wanted to grab one, I could probably bounce it around and play with it. This looks interesting for $14.99. It's called Toss Like a Boss. So it looks like you just line those up and just throw the balls, and I don't know, there's probably a scoring system or something. Remember these? Like a slip and slide? So it's not what it's called. It's not that brand, but it's basically what it is. Lots of stuff for water play. Down here we have some patriotic looking for $8.99. They've got, looks like they got footballs in there too. Basketballs and soccer balls. Some different yard games. And gosh, all kinds of stuff for water play. If you have a pool, or if you go to a pool or a pond or whatever, something to swim in. We just have a baby pool, so I don't think we need any of this kind of stuff. But they also have the washer toss game, and they have the giant toppling block. So that's like the giant Jenga game for $34.99. Not too bad. Yeah. They have these coolers, the igloo coolers, and also in patriotic colors. It's a 16 quart cooler for $24.99, and that's it. Let's get out of here. Okay, I'm done at Aldi. Whew, I might have to pull my hair up. It's getting really humid outside, but I'm gonna head off. Got some bags up here to take into Walmart with me. I'm gonna have cat hair on. Imagine that. So anyway, I did pretty good in there because I did go off my list. So there was a couple things I didn't get. I didn't get the pears because there wasn't a price on them, and they were only a 4-pack. I can't remember the price at Walmart though. I didn't write that down for the pears. Maybe they don't have them at Walmart. They probably don't. If they don't, I'll just get some canned ones. So mandarin oranges, I didn't get those either because they're in a 4-pack and there was no price on them. So I'm like, I'm not gonna mess around with that. I got everything else, plus I got some extra stuff. I wasn't planning on getting some of the smash burgers. I got 2 of those. I wasn't planning on getting that laundry hamper, but Brendan's is broken. His one side of his handle was broken. It's been broken for a while. Now they're both broken, so I'll just tell him, get rid of that thing, and there you go. I mean, that's a great price. What was it, $7.99, I think? But anyway, I wrote down 150 up here, and it was 158, so not too bad. Not too shabby. All right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and go to Walmart. I did add a couple things to my Walmart list while I was in there, but where's my pen? I'm going to go ahead and add. So I added grape jelly while I was in there because they don't. So Chase loves grape jelly. He doesn't like strawberry jelly at all. And they don't really care for the kind from Aldi. So, and honestly, it does get kind of gross inside after you're done about halfway through the jar. It starts looking kind of funky. So I'm not going to get it from here. I'll get it from Walmart instead. Half and half. That was disappointing. They were out of that, but oh well. What are you going to do? And I don't like the fat-free. I accidentally got the fat-free kind once. I was like, oh my gosh, my coffee tastes terrible. You know, I thought it was something was wrong with my coffee, with my K-cups or something. But it was actually that fat-free half and half. What did I just say I was gonna add to my list? Oh, come on now. Come on, brain. I gotta stop looking at it. I said I was gonna add something. Oh, pears. Pears, yes. Yay, me. All right, so what would be a good spot to put that in? I like to make my list out in order of the store. It wasn't very good in here in order of the store because they rearranged the doggone store. I'm not as familiar with the Walmart in this town as I am in a different town, but I can get pretty close to being fairly organized with my list. Okay, I'll just write pears on there, and I'm gonna head off to Walmart. But I do believe that's gonna be a separate video because we spent a little time in the aisle of shame. Yes, we did. Okay, now, yeah. So that's gonna be it for today. Thanks so much for shopping with me, and I'll see you in the next one.